channel. Hopefully you can hear me well. So we're gonna start off with a collective energy check-in. And you know, I've made plans, but the thing is I don't like talking about them because things end up changing. So I'm just gonna be a little more spontaneous and just make the darn videos. But yeah. So right now though, you can trust what I'm saying. I'm gonna start off with a collective read. So give me, what does the collective need to know? Okay, these two cards want to come out. Let's see, okay, this one. What does the collective need to know? And just a quick reminder, this is for the general public, so this could apply to you, a friend, or just someone you're probably about to run into. Energy changes, which means it's fluid. It cannot be created nor destroyed. So, yes. Anyways, let's see. What does the collective need to know? I have no idea why I zoned out at that. But technically, we as humans can't create energy. Science says it can't be created or destroyed. However, if you believe in God, He created us. So, yeah, you know, I'm going to let you think about that one. That's up for interpretation. Anyways, yeah, what does the collective need to know? And what does the collective need to know? I always use a lot of cards, but okay. So, there's definitely progress and improvement in terms of the heart, literally. Like, this could be physically, but I'm really seeing spiritual and emotional. Yeah. So a lot of people have gone through some shit. Like, everybody's going through their shit, and things are somewhat coming back to normal. Nobody's perfect. Wow, this is really short and sweet. I love it. So I'm seeing like a nurturing of the soul, loving yourself, and there's a need to just keep raising your vibration. So there's people out there that are giving, and then there's others that are in need and are giving to themselves. But I see like the angels are here too, and they're telling you through compassion you can make the world a better place. And this is like a conglomerate of energies. Like, look, let me say, I'm not a Christian, but angels, I connect with angels somehow. Like, for some reason the door is open for me. And I'm seeing a little bit of everything, like spiritual and religious. It doesn't matter what religion you are. In my channel, we have religious tolerance. So it doesn't matter if you're a Buddhist or, what do you call them, Christians? A strict Christian. Well, you're welcome here, but most likely if you're a strict Christian, you're probably not even going to watch this because you've been taught that this is wrong. But you're still welcome regardless if you're open-minded enough. However, yeah, I do like this energy. It's literally balanced, but to help with balance, you can use boji stones or goji stones. I don't know why that's coming to mind. Goji stones, is that real? Is that a is that a thing? So the thing about balance is you have the yin and your yang. You have the left and the right. You have up and down. You have in and out. So it's almost like all of those combined, as within, so without. There's like an equal and opposite reaction for each action. So karma is mixed in here. I feel like somebody believes in science, so this could be an atheist. But look, either way you put it, we can all get along, okay? That sounds really cheesy and corny, but ultimately none of this matters. What matters is, are you a good person? Because the skin of your color ultimately does not matter. You need to weigh your character. You need to weigh others' characters. Use discernment of their energy. So yes, like love for nature because of these leaves. Yeah, right here. My experience is a clear energy of the thoughts that I think. And you can pause the video and read this if you feel so inclined. But basically, there's lots of tending to the self, which is great. There's an alignment. Yeah. There's like this open energy of just warmth. Not radiance, but warmth. Like, come on in. Do you need help? Like, people are... Excuse me if you heard my belch. But it's almost like doing the right thing and being good Samaritans and loving thy neighbor. Yeah. And Mirabai, that could be someone of great importance to you. That was from the Divine Feminine deck that I have. Now, yeah, she's the saint. According to this card, she's the saint of true freedom, but I kind of feel like I'm getting this strong... I feel like there's some Indians here. Like, if I reach a wide audience, I do see the energy of like Indians, Pakistanis, Hindi, yeah, Lakshmi. I don't know why that came to mind, like that was a channeled word, Lakshmi. So are people into Hinduism? The word Hindustan came to mind. So I feel like this looks like a hijab as well. So I feel like this is very sacred energy. So maybe people are going over there. Maybe people are taking a spiritual journey there. Okay, the Hajj. Or I feel that Palestinians do this too. And they kind of, like, way back when, they kind of dress similar to this too. At a time, Christian people also dressed like this. They were dressed covered. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Any other messages that I'm getting? Yeah, just love thy neighbor. Doesn't matter where you come from. But I'm seeing like a religious holiday for a lot of people. But it's like through watching this, the people of this religion, it aligns this to a, it aligns people with this energy to a higher vibration. I don't know why I'm picking it up like that. Okay, so I feel like Islamic people are humble, they're modest, or that's the way it was meant to be. And then saying bless your heart, so it's like a time of giving, generosity. So I do believe that is one virtue of the Islamic religion. I'm not Islamic either. I'm actually not religious. But it's like there's an alignment. So I kind of feel like this could even apply to lovers that are different in different religions, different cultures, but they still love each other. They're still aligned to each other. It still works. This card in particular though, yeah, so essentially change your mind. I feel like people are changing their perspective on other cultures. So like any prejudice is being healed through, I was gonna say reversed, but it's being healed through, and I just got a pop in my right ear. So I kind of feel like that's confirmation. Yeah. Okay, that's all I'm seeing for the read. Okay, that was short and sweet. I like it. Okay. So we have, of course, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and we're, okay, so don't pick your piles just yet. We're gonna see how you can tend to your foundation. So your foundation can apply to anything. This is a general read, so take this how it applies, essentially. Okay, pile 1. This is your message. Alright, so we have 3 of Pentacles. Now, I am noticing the globe in the middle. Not the globe, but she's literally holding the world in her hands. So, it does say mastership. However, you have these 2 people here. Their eyes are closed. She's the only one with open eyes. But essentially, they're kind of the same. But color is kind of popping out as well to me. So we have, oh, this is interesting. So she's dressed in white. Dear God, this reminds me of the KKK. She's just missing the mask. Oh my God. So they're carrying a red ball. Okay, and then we have here is vice versa, and then in the middle, she's different. So it's almost like 1 out of every 3 group of friends or group of people is awakening. I just heard the Trinity. 3 times the charm, obviously. 3 is, I feel, is the number of patterns. So it starts with 1. I just heard chain reaction. but it starts with 1, so it's like a how do I put this into words? It's kind of like an implied spark, but definitely there's friends. I feel the feeling of homogeneity, not conformity, but like homogeny, but that's changing. So it's like there's clones and then one goes rogue, or like people were taught to be a certain way, or like people were taught to judge others by their appearance, and it's like one is different. One is like, no, that's not how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to love thy neighbor by their personality, right? Yeah, what I'm getting from this though is like, it has to happen a 3rd time for this change. Like I said, 3 times the charm. Okay, so what's next? Nonsense. Okay, so somebody might have some racist friends, or racist mother, but someone's different. Someone's just like, but mother, they're people too. And this is like nonsense. Literally. It's like, now, dear, it's time to talk sense. And look, she's dressed in the red and black. So a piece of her is trying to see her side, but it's like, no. So it's like similar but different. So I feel like, yeah, and she's carrying the Queen of Hearts. So compassion. Have compassion for others that are different from you. And look, a clear solution. So to me, this gives me the the energy of the Hermit, lighting the way through compassion, lighting the darkness. Be the light in the darkness, regardless of how negative everyone around you is. Okay? Vulnerability is your strength. Your friends are your strength. The ones who are like-minded like you. Because notice, that's the only one with the eyes open. These two are most likely in cahoots. She's different. So it's like you're trying to find where you belong here. Because that's what the Hermit does. They're on a journey. Okay? So next card. Transmission. So you might want to get out there and talk, you know, go on the other side of the fence and see what's out there, you know, because here again, this person is like, they're all the same, right? And this is like, but mother, no, they're not, right? Somebody doesn't like someone's friends, or someone doesn't like someone's lover, and they're in, this energy is like in a rock, like between a rock and a hard place, because they see the character. This person does not. This one's like brainwashed to think of a certain group of people in a certain way. So to me, what I get from here is racism is taught. I just heard indoctrine. But it's like someone's breaking free from the indoctrine, the plan, the order, and starting a new one, a better one. But it's almost like this person was brainwashed to be like that person at one point, and then they changed. And now they're leaving to go talk, to go to see if how the world really is the way this energy portrays it. Okay, and the last card, a twist in the tail. This is wonderful. Okay, so it says the unexpected, a change you did not see coming. So what I get from this is the world is not at all how you were taught it was. I'm also getting the vibe of a culture shock. It's like you actually have more things in common with people outside of your culture than your own parents or than your own racist crowd. This is interesting. Okay, so let me keep going here. And if this is like triggering you in any way, my apologies, but I tell it like it is, and I do curse, but right now I'm kind of mellow because I'm tired, and this is a touchy subject anyway, so I'm giving it to you soft. Yeah, so I'm gonna use my extra decks for extra messages. Give me a card for this situation. You're the shit. Don't forget it. Okay? Remember that. Don't forget it. So, you know what? Let me get 3 cards. Let me get 3. Give me a card for the situation. Yeah, I might as well, because 3 of Pentacles. It says, you are loved. You are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. So like I said, be the light in the darkness. You don't have to be like them. If you're in a situation and you're Alice in this wonderland, you do not have to believe everything your parents tell you. You're gonna have to get out there and actually look at the world, because they don't know everything. Give me another card on this situation. It's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. And what did I say? This person's already part of the indoctrination. They're set in their ways. But on the back, get your head out of your ass pronto. Exactly. So they're just not gonna understand, and you're gonna have to leave. You're gonna have to get out of there, or else you'll become just like them. It's like this matrix. So if you are trying to get out of this, first of all, I wish you good luck. I wish you well. Look at the bottom, laugh. Yeah, you have so much fun outside of this group. But if this is you in the situation, you're probably not even gonna comment, and that's okay. But it's like, you know, don't even waste your time trying to convince this person to see things your way. Follow your heart, regardless of whether or not these people accept you, because you're going to find more acceptance elsewhere. You're going to have a lot more fun, and this person is not going to be able to stand that. Whoever you're dealing with, they're going to hate it. But it's like, too bad. I'm also seeing like kind of a split of energies between Republicans and Democrats. So the Democrats are more accommodating to the population, to the needs of the people, but there's a certain group that is saying fuck that. I see some racism here. I do see prejudice, strong prejudice, and But yeah, I do see a situation to where someone is of a different political party than their parents, and the parents is pressuring them to vote red, but it's like, no, you need to vote for what you feel is right. Don't vote because you're pressured. Don't vote because you're scared. Do it because you want your voice heard. And that's that. You have a right to speak. You have a right to leave, especially if you're older. Come on now. Don't let this person scare you into submission. Especially if they're onto that fuck shit. Okay, so next. Give me a card on the situation. It's not as if you need anyone. Give me another card on the situation. There's a deeper reason for each of your questions. Seek it. And give me another card on the situation. And we have create space for new love. Beautiful. Okay. So, on the back, you are more than welcome to pause so you can read the whole thing, but I'm just going to, you know what, I'm not going to read the back, so I'll just show you the back. And then you can pause it and read it. Okay. And here's the back of this one. So like I said, essentially, you don't need this. You don't have to take this. And I really feel like someone's like, is the world really like this? Are people really this way? It's like somebody's being scared into believing this program, this way of thinking. Let me turn it around. Hold on, so I can get a highlight. The gist of the message of all three together. Yeah, it's like compassion versus criticism here. Someone really wants someone to be a certain way. Someone really wants to fit in, but it's like, why would you want to fit into a person why would you want to be like the person that's always criticizing you or nitpicking every friend or lover you have? Stop. Just stop. Stop trying. Okay, so for those of you who are already like in the midst of this energy, like who are already finding the answers to your questions, I commend you, because this is intense. This is definitely that that kind of deeply ingrained, indoctrinated energy. And I also want to say, you rock, because you're thinking for yourself. You're feeling with your heart. And whatever you find might be a shock. However, it's a good shock. Because not everybody is out to get you. You have to use discernment of character, not criticism of appearance. Okay? So take this message however it applies, okay? And if you resonated, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you want to donate, I will make sure to put my information in the description box below. I kind of forgot to do that for the last video as well, and I'll go back and handle that too. Alright, so I hope you have a wonderful month, day, week, whatever. Enjoy yourself. 2, what is up? Alright, so before we start, if you like, if you resonated, like, comment, share, subscribe. It helps a bunch. And yeah, I don't bite, so you can go ahead, you know, send me an email. Everything you need is going to be in the description box below. If I haven't added it within an hour, give me some time. And yeah, so let's go. So we have King of Wands and Inventiveness. Oh, I read that wrong. King of Wands and Page of Cups. So I feel like someone is taking action to apologize. Like someone's just like, I'm sorry, I've been an asshole. Or I'm sorry, I was just angry. But this kind of feels like a half-ass apology, but you know, everybody gotta start somewhere. Or someone is just not used to apologizing. I'm also seeing some people that are pissed off at their kids. No reason, I mean, not no reason, but no idea why. This could be a child that's kind of scared of their father. I just heard angry childhood, whatever that's about. But on a brighter note, I do see the energy of people making things, making new things, inventions. I'm also seeing people doing things differently, doing things a different way that's new, not retro. Retro is cute, but these are like, it's like adapting for the better. Also some flowers that are important, obviously, because we're going from spring to summer, so flowers are just a big theme anyway. But something about sunflowers and lilies, white lilies, I believe. I could be wrong. If anybody is like a flower expert, please comment below on what flower this is. But other than that, there's something important about the sun, obviously, because Leo, I do see strong Leo energy. And nature. I see people with great skin, but it's because of what they use naturally. Because people are going outside, getting tans, but there's like a glow. I just heard effervescence. I don't even know what that means. If you do, more power to you. I might just look that up later. But see, this could be the constellation of Leo as well. But I feel like people are not used to esoteric knowledge. But it's like it's always been there for you, at your disposal. So I feel like people are just now taking these steps towards astrology and spirituality and the natural life. Like, I feel like this is more of a masculine energy. I wouldn't say divine masculine yet. So this could be a young-minded one, or someone just awakening to the fact that they have a gift or special powers. This could also be the clairsentient pile, because the King of Wands is tapped in to supernatural energy. But something about energy, using anger. Something about anger is energy. The emotions, but not in a sensitive way. This is different. This is like literally your energy, like what you do, your prestige, not wait, prestige, not prestige. When you, it's like when you walk into a room and people notice your energy before you. This is a commanding presence, but it's at the same time it's warm. So someone could be warming up to a child, warming up a room, getting warmed up by the sun, literally. Because it's like a flower field. I'm getting this. It's really cute. Alright, so let's see what else can I get. I also see somebody with really cute bangs. Like, it makes them look younger. Alright, so we have no need to fear. Dried flower fairy. Call for help. And frog princess. Okay. Let me take that out the shot. Let's make more room. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. I feel like there's some trauma. Like, there's some trauma, a lot. Like, somebody needs some therapy. But it's almost like this could be adults who have lived through their abuse or they thought they overcame their abuse, but little do they know they're actually still affected by it and they do need some therapy. But I'm also seeing the energy of someone has PTSD. Definitely they need therapy of that. But there's somebody here who's like they need help, but they really don't. It's like somebody's going to therapy, but for no good reason. They go to therapy to just talk to, they go to therapy like they talk to a friend. But somebody here is very delusional. It's like, I don't know, somebody's very, I want to say psychotic, because this right here, when I was in school, look, funny thing, sweet memories, but when I was in school, they had us read a book, and I can't remember the title of the book, but I get the gist of the story. So every time I see this, and I think that was the basis of this picture, but there was a story about a girl who, it seemed like she was just describing her room, but like once you read through the story, it was actually an illusion, or this lady was acting like she was acting like, I don't know, like she needed help or something, but it was totally like exaggerated from reality. So this is somebody that was like, in the story, it was somebody that was disassociating, or they had some delusions about what they felt about themselves. And it's like, the therapist is like, girl, stop. It's like, you're getting help, but like, or this person is getting help, but the person helping is very sassy, but serious. It's like, let's just say, yeah, like Rebecca is like, I'm so anxious, I need help with my children, my life is upside down, and like they're just having a freaking nervous breakdown. And the therapist is like, are you kidding me? Like, they're listening, they're helping, but in the back of their head they're like, now Rebecca, you know damn good and well I don't know. It's just like this person thinks they need help, but they don't. Like they always play the damsel in distress. Yeah, somebody doesn't go out much and they're starting to hallucinate and shit. Either way, this pile, either you or somebody you know absolutely needs help, or either you or somebody you know is absolutely capable of doing whatever you think you're not capable of doing. But definitely, like, reach out to your friends if you know someone already has a mental illness, or if you know that somebody always keeps to themselves and what they say is a bit off at times. Like, if you feel like somebody's a bit off and you're already friends with them and you know their situation, then yes, check on them. But if this is a stranger, use discernment, because sometimes people use this as a trick to get what they want. And even with lovers and friends, some people act like they need help, and it's really so that they can get what they need, what they could have gotten what they needed themselves. But I'm definitely saying, remember how powerful you are. You're not your past. So I do see like the past coming up to haunt somebody. But you're not your past, and I think that is what you're going to learn in therapy, or what your friend is going to have to learn in therapy. And, you know, there's no judgment here. I'm in the same boat. I just never really went to therapy. But I feel like there is people out here that are pretty much under house arrest because they don't want, you know, certain medications, because they just don't trust it. But it's like they, through this solitary confinement, is worse for them though. Being alone at home inside all the time is not good for a person like this, because they're going to be more prone to their addictions. So somebody here does look really disheveled. And somebody here, I'm also seeing somebody that is delusional and psychotic is actually trying to be a therapist, but they're so delusional that they how are they going to help anyone? They haven't even helped themselves, and that's the whole illusion of it, or delusion of it. Like, girl, how can you truly help anyone if you haven't helped yourself? You're not even taking care of yourself. Like, you see her hair is all done up. She got her makeup done. You don't have to have makeup to be presentable, but like, she took time on her appearance. You can tell she has some hygiene. She's got prestige. This girl is the complete opposite. She's scratching the walls, for crying out loud. Okay, so I'm also getting another message that somebody thinks that they are all that in a bag of chips, and they're not. I also see the energy of somebody that already has a title of healer or whatever, and they actually kind of dress similar to this, but then they're like this behind the scenes. So they're not taking their own advice. They don't even take care of themselves. They themselves are psychotic. So what I see as far as symbols, something about chickens and hummingbirds, fish, butterflies, leaves, nature. I believe those are violets. So you guys get the flower. Oh, yeah, flowers. Flowers are important somehow. You might want to learn the language of flowers, different colors. that might be important. Yellow, white, brown, orange, green, definitely. Frogs are another important thing. Yeah. Okay. Give me a card on the situation. Okay. Stop sleeping so damn much. So yeah, somebody's not getting outside the house. Give me another card on the situation. Get some fucking sleep. Okay. You're being an ass because you're a fucking tired face to fill now. So somebody here is cranky as fuck. Very sassy. I did pick up on that. But it's almost like somebody calls in the middle of the night. They call their therapist for dumb shit in the middle of the night. And it's like, bitch, please. Do not waste my time. What the fuck do you want? Like somebody's mad codependent. Give me another card on this situation. You need a big fucking hug, squeeze. So I guess the reason why somebody's always calling you for every little thing is because they really need a friend. But they broke your heart. So somebody's, yeah, they're not happy. They weren't the same ever since they got their heart broken. Or these are people that are under the illusion of a broken heart, but there was no relationship to begin with. Which goes back to the delusions. And there, somebody's just, something happened here to where somebody just wasn't the same. Give me a card in this situation. Give yourself much more credit. Pause this and read it if you need to. Give me another card on this situation. Oh, everyone is doing their best. On the back. Yeah. Pause it and read it if you need to. And give me another card on this situation. We have, things are about to get really juicy. All right. On the back. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Delusions. Okay. So yeah, what pops up out at me, let me give you the message from what I see from the front though. So shit's about to go down on one person's end. And it's like somebody's like spilling the tea about what's going on. So this could be like a confidence. This doesn't have to be an actual therapist, but it's like a smart friend helping the friend that always needs help. So common sense versus repeated mistakes. Let's see. So yeah, it's like give yourself much more credit. You think you need help, but you don't. So for some people, you think you need therapy, but you don't. You can actually help yourself. I'm seeing everyone is doing their best. Everyone's doing their best to help you. You do have support. But things are about to get really juicy though. I don't know how, they just are. Okay, so on the back. So something about a phone conversation. Yeah. So what pops out at me is addiction. Little heads up on an addiction that afflicts all really old souls. Giving love eventually becomes an even greater need than receiving love. See, you're not strange of the universe. So for those of you that need therapy, you need love. And the therapist is going to tell you that. But it's like, you need love, but you need to love yourself. Like, how are you really gonna love anyone else if you can't even love yourself? Okay. So it seems like somebody got brokenhearted and was just never the same again. Like, they're not taking care of themselves, they're not leaving the house. Like, somebody's life is just bland without someone, goodness gracious. And someone's starting to act very strange, but it seems like there is more things at play mentally and maybe emotionally. Okay. So, that was your reading for pile 2. Hey, pile 3, what is up? Okay. So, before we start, like, comment, subscribe if you resonate. I did not bite. And everything you need is going to be in the description box below. If I haven't put it there yet, I will. No need to be all up in the comments saying ridiculous things. But anyway, let's start. 10 of Cups. Okay, so this is happiness. Lots of flowers here. Flowers is definitely... There's no escape from this because of spring and summer. But I feel like somebody is really happy around flowers and nature. Like, someone's a flower child. So this is like strong feminine energy that I get from this as well. Any flowers that might be of importance? Daisies. Are those grapes? That's fruit. Somebody might have a garden because it kind of looks like cranberries and purple grapes, a strawberry, blueberries, gardenia comes to mind. Gardenia, lilies, poinsettias. I don't even know if that's in here, but that's the word that I heard. Pansies, violets. No idea what these white flowers are. But yeah, there's like so many different colors as well. I also see a raspberry. So somebody's like, I kind of feel like you can use these things to put into a fragrance, a candle, essential oils from these plants. Yeah, somebody might smell like flowers or yeah. Someone might have a sweet tooth. But 10 of Cups is also the card of like having a family, like a big happy family. So in this case, this is a big happy garden. But yeah, it's like you have everything you need and then some. Well, not that. Everything. Yeah, everything you need and want. As far as like, you know, having your needs met, getting your cup filled. So let's see what else. Lead the way. Definitely family. So I see that people are helping their family. Someone's happy to serve, happy to lead. Yeah, this is a strong pioneer energy. So I see someone leaving their family to go on a trip, and then it gets disappointing, and then they're stuck with somebody abusive. So somebody moves out for the first time, and they, well, it doesn't have to be for the first time, but like, this could be a mail order bride, and somebody goes abroad and they're in a country they don't know, they're stuck with somebody that's abusive, but they have money and they might love what you do, but it's almost like it's like a relationship that's covered with love, but it's not love, it's just money and sex. And it's like, this struggle is like, is it even really worth it? Was it all worth it? I feel like somebody's trying to leave, but it's hard for this person to leave because of the travel restrictions due to, you know, the illness. So it's almost like somebody's crying every night because they're stuck in an area they don't want to be in. But it's like, yeah, something about this necklace as well. I think my little diffuser just turned off. But it's like, yeah, someone's seeing a side of somebody that they have not seen before, and they're like sorely disappointed. They thought love was just going to be all happy, but like, yeah, I see somebody who left everything behind only to be stuck with somebody they don't even love. So I see like somebody thought they were doing it for love, but the other person was in it for the money or the beauty, right? But I'm also seeing that somebody feels like their partner is better than them or better off without them. They do have some issues here. I do see like tendencies of anger issues, right? Because it's like it all started out wonderfully, right? He was a great guy. I was happy. We had a big happy family. And then it's almost like someone had a problem with somebody leaving the house all the time, or let's say a masculine energy has a problem with their lover leaving all the time because they're so attractive, right? Beauty and the Beast. So, you know, so it's like every time they leave, this person struggles with their ego. Because it's like, who is she talking to? What is she doing? Like, but this kind of results in anger, possessiveness, jealousy. So you're seeing the beast of this person that other people do not see, right? And then you have a wolf here, crying wolf. So this person, I don't know, they could be the person that acts like they need help, but in reality, this is somebody that plays the victim, but you're the victim. But okay, I don't want to say you're the victim, but they're doing this to you and they act like, oh, well, it's them. They could be that type of narcissist. Like, you know, like they always say everything is your fault, that kind of thing. So you're here maybe questioning yourself, like, is everything really my fault? But it's like, no, I don't see that. I don't see that at all. I see somebody who was happy on their own, wanted to go on an adventure, and next thing you know, you're miserable because of who you're with. But it's not you, it's the person you're with. I'm also seeing like studying abroad. So students in college trying to make it, but there's restrictions with school. Like, there's something that's like invasive. So this could be anything from technology, right? Invasive technology. People are struggling to become free from that. Like getting off social media, doing things yourself more. Yeah, it's like everything's all fine and dandy during the day. And then at night, the freaks come out. Or the freaking someone comes out. Ooh, okay, give me a card on this situation. Stop talking, shut your mouth, and listen. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Ooh, I don't like this energy too much. Give me another card on this situation. So it's almost like somebody's getting silenced. Give me another card on this situation. Look, money, money, money. Make it rain. Damn. Give me another card on this situation. You are loved. You are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. So it's like this underlining. This is you're the shit. So it's like you could be doing so much more. You could have someone so much better than this person. But I'm seeing a strong energy of a pimp and a prostitute. But it's like, you're loved. Don't fuck it up. Like, it's just this underlining harshness. But it's like, is this really love? No. No, sweetheart, it's not. If somebody's telling you, shut your mouth and listen, and all they care about is money, and you're basically a fucking prostitute for this person. They don't care about what you have to say. They want to control your every move. They want you to make the money for them. Yet they have a lot of money, but it's like you're being brainwashed into being just another toy for them, or a pawn. Dear Lord. Okay, that's ugh. So how can you tend to your foundation? Leave this place. Don't allow anyone to control you. And you don't have to vocalize what you're going through until you leave and have effective documents in place for you to, you know, have a restraining order. If you need to, call the cops ahead of time, let them know. And they will definitely help with your situation, especially if this person already has history of doing certain things to people. But I see this strong energy of someone who does not respect women. They see women as objects. Give me a card on this situation. You've got time. And you can pause this and read it if you need to. Okay, give me another card in this situation. This card comes out. Ooh, don't be misled. Oh my gosh. That's how you know I'm tired, okay? Leave me alone. But, yeah. Pause it and read it if you need to. Give me another card on this situation. And pause it if you need to. So this kind of confirms everything I just said. Like, you can have anybody else. Why are you letting this person run you like that? Why are you letting them treat you like this? Love, this is not love. If this is you and you thought you loved this person, I'm sorry, this is not love. This is prostitution. This is abuse. And it's only going to get exponentially worse. Look, even if they have a lot of money and they treat you like daddy and they give it to you good, it's not worth it. Because they're only going to make you feel like an option, or they're only going to make you feel like an object. You know, they don't have any respect for you. And yet here you are doing all this, cooking for the family. You started out happy, you were attractive, and it's like this person, he's adorning you with jewelry and nice garbs and things. But it's like, at what cost? Your sanity? Your feelings? Come on now. You can do so much better than this. Don't be misled by the cars and the jewelry and the appearance. And when I say the appearance, like, it doesn't matter how good he looks. It's not worth it. Literally, it's right there for you. Don't be misled. And I think that is it. So, good luck, pile 3. That was kind of deep.